from Fountain Bowl here for the title matches of the 2013 JBT Summer Masters. That is a great shot to open up the title match with this Lanndyn Carnate. Spares up essentially the Greek Church, the 4, 6, 7, 9. That was a 5th frame spare for him after a 3-bagger. What a tremendous way to open up this webcast. My goodness, Lanndyn, the top seed, pretty much dominated the tournaments, but Oscar Chan has pretty much dominated the step ladder. He's won 3 matches to get here, but he trails by a bunch as he's got 2 opens in his first 4 frames. Probably thought he had the momentum going back his way, but Carnate slams the door with that brilliant split conversion, which should have gotten a much bigger round of applause from the parents. But look at this exhausted bunch. Oh my goodness. This one was healthy and walking around at the start of the weekend. Now she's a mess. She's blind apparently, and everything else has gone wrong. Why they look so exhausted is we have bowled a ton. 18 games qualifying, 12 games of match play, and now here in the finals. So tons of bowling, exhausted parents, and probably exhausted bowlers too. Some had to withdraw and all kinds of different things. So unlike our normal tournaments, there's 3 divisions. They're all scratch. Boys over 15, girls over 15, and then mixed under 15. Chan has defeated Derek Acuff, William Yoder, and Ronnie Fujita in order, but continues to be in trouble here, trailing by 40 pins. And that solid 9 is not going to help. The only thing missing from Oscar's resume is titles. He is right up there at talent level with everybody else, but just has not broken into the winner's circle as many times as you would think he has. He's only a 3-time winner. In the C division, which is right in front of us here, everything old is new again. It's just like the old days. It's Tez and KJ going at it for a title. They're both still in the under division. It was really the JBT triumvirate for the last couple years for the young guys has been Cortez, Austin, and KJ, and they're going to end up finishing 1, 2, 3 as KJ beat Austin in the semifinals. Cortez passed Austin for the top seed in the final game after working the whole tournament to catch up to him. Austin started red hot. Tez finally passed him up. And doesn't quite roll out the 7-10, so he'll lead by 2 if he can spare that 10-pin through 3 frames. Over in the ladies division, they're just getting started with top seed Angie Ramirez taking on the number 2 seed. Sorry, yeah, top seed Corrine Lieber. I got that backwards. Taking on 2 seed Angie Ramirez. Angie just beat Shannon Dexter in the ladies semifinals. So Corrine, believe it or not, looking to win her first career JBT title after many, many close calls. Angie, of course, looking to win her first JBT title. This is her first JBT event. I don't think you can win Rookie of the Year for a junior tour at 22 years old. She's Kyle King's girlfriend, if you don't know her, and she had just a tiny little bit of age eligibility left with us, so why not come on out and try and win? What a solid bowler she is. That's a urethane ball down there looking to tame the reaction, and it looks great so far as she opens up an early lead with that early double. Tez did spare up his 10-pin, and gets the light hit to tickle that time in the 4th frame. So good match over here. Over in the old glass division, another 22-year-old Lanndyn Carnate. Believe it or not, he's only a 4-time champion, so 2 bowlers, I guess, underachieved so far in the title count, looking to add to their collections. $1,000 on top with the guys division. Lanndyn's got 122 through 6, so the lead has shrunk to 27. Working on that open frame. 10 to the pit right there, though. Lanndyn had the only 300 game of the event, starting off the turnpike block. That's what they're bowling on now. This is a much different and much broken down turnpike by this point in the event. It wasn't easy for him to hold on to the lead, but stayed in that number 1 position. KJ has looked great in the step ladder, but you see the characteristics of the lane conditions there is you can't pitch it out too far, it won't come back, and you can't tug it too much, it won't hold. A little bit of room to play, but not too much. Chan over there on the right side, it does get the light hit to mix up. He's still very much in this game. Corrine's had an outstanding spring, knocking on the door of a title in the open scratch division a number of times, and our usual events are boys versus girls together. And together with Michaela Douglas, completely owned the women's series in the Northwest Conference, her home conference. KJ picks up that spare. Oscar's got a key shot coming up here in the 8th frame. Trailing by 27, can cut it to 17. Would look to be all Carnate can become game on if he can get this hit here. So way left, and doesn't get the break on the Brooklyn. Players couldn't really stay right for very long on this pattern, so the middle of the lane, all the volume's torn apart too, so those missed left shots really grab early this time of the day, and grabbing early ain't no good when you miss a few boards left. 5-9, catch more of the beautiful form of Angie. What the ladies don't have in power, they usually make up for in style, and she's definitely one of them. Perfect balance, great follow through, and great result again. Make that blue hammer talk. Who needs these fancy balls? Like it. Good choice. That's true, yeah. A lot of, yeah. KJ 2 spares working. He's dropped a whole mark of count in the last 3 frames with 777. Good for Powerball, not so good for everything else. Trails by 8 if he spares it up. Lanndyn with a chance to salt it away, but can't quite find the look on lane 58 right now, as he had basically the church, then the big split last time in the 6th, and here the very difficult 369. That's just about the toughest spare on the lane right there, non-split spare. I don't know if I caught his reaction on camera, but it was "Woo, are you kidding me" reaction. No easy spares when you're bowling for big bucks in a major title. That's nicely done from KJ. Cortez already a 17-time champion, just 14 years old. Most of those titles are scratched, meaning in essentially the over division. Wow, and that's an excellent spare from Carnate to get that 369 to fall. Could have been a disastrous open. Instead, he fills it up, maintains the 27-pin lead with just 2 frames to go. Wow. Cortez finds some hold with that ball. I don't think that was his purest physical execution. But if you can not execute perfectly and still get an X on the board, that's every bowler's wish. So he started double spare double. Excellent start to the title match. Carnate just trying to hang on for life over there and fill frames. Oh! Oh! Turn that 7-10 into a strike. Wow. Limited reaction from Lanndyn on a powerful strike there. That could have been disaster. Instead, it is joy. A little fast maybe for that Cortez as he 2-4-5s. Angie, meanwhile, had the 7-pin do everything but fall over there. Excellent form, cross lane, no trouble at all at the 7. Chan is getting near must strike time, getting very near must strike time, and he has it. And Tez has the tricky 2-4-5. Should be a good conclusion in part 2. Make sure to check it out.